Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a humongous what I've melted and burned for the month of October. And when I mean humongous, I mean humongous. But before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys what I have all over my nails. It's my attempt in using magnetic polish. This is a new release from Hello Taco, her cat eye collection. And this is of Xyler. Was it Xyler? Cat eye is what they call this one. And Xyler is one of her cats. And I'll show in the video that it does use a magnet. You get a magnet when you purchase any polish with magnetics in it, and it makes a really cool cat eye. Now, I made an attempt and I'm not very good. I'm still learning how to use it. So anyway, I love this. Again, the color is beautiful whether you magnetize it or not. When I say I have a ton, I have a ton. In fact, my basket was like runneth over. It was so full. A lot of it had to do with the candles that I emptied. So I'm going to start off with the two candles here that I've been doing for every Wednesday. If you guys aren't already aware, every Wednesday I do like a Bath and Body Works candle review. You guys select basically which candle I am about to burn. And the very first one was Autumn Chai. And this was so disappointing. It was better than I thought it was going to be because my initial reaction was pretty gross. But it burned really well. It did a great job burning. In fact, it was like super crazy flames. But the wicks did kind of pull away from the center a little bit, but they didn't continue doing that, which is a good thing. Unfortunately, the scent for me was not great, although it got better than initially my first sniff of this. Sound cold. This is allspice, not chai. And this is coming from a person who drinks a chai tea probably once a day in the morning, you know, before she starts her day off. This is the allspice spice, and not clove, cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, and then the actual chai tea itself. So I did not like this, and I would not repurchase again. Every Wednesday I will do a review on Bath and Body Works candles that you guys select. And the next one I did was apricot and green fig, and I had high hopes for this one too. This one did have puny wicks. It did not get better, but it did burn down decently, and it didn't have any, like, you know, there was no burn marks or anything, and the wicks were fine. The wicks were perfectly fine. Now, unfortunately, with this beautiful name of apricot and green fig, you'd think that's what you get. Essentially, this is a repackage of anything that they've brought out with a coconut and sandalwood mixture. So coconut and sandalwood this was. Take that label off. Bath & Body Works, do better. There's a lot of us out there that call your bluff. Continuing on with Bath & Body Works, but something that I melted before the whole review is Autumn. You guys know that this is one of my absolute favorite candles for the fall. I forgot to read the scent notes, but if you watch my Wednesday videos, you'll know those scent notes from the last two. But this one here is bright red gala apples, juicy fig, and eucalyptus leaf. This is a classic for me. You're either normally like a team autumn or a team leaves when it comes to Bath & Body Works candles. I am a team autumn all the way. It reminds me of my hometown, and yeah, it's like a little minty, a lot appley, and a little green. You're chewing some sort of minty gum, walking down a lane where all those trees have just changed colors and the leaves are starting to fall. That's what I envision when I burn this. And this is the candle I go to when fall starts. So as you guys can see, it burned actually really, really well. It has a few struggles along the way, but as you guys can see, it was a really good burn. So I love Autumn. I would highly recommend Autumn. And then we have two candles that I got from the Hallmark store. And actually I found these in a drugstore in Canada called London Drugs, or it might have been PharmaSafe actually. Anyway, I didn't know Hallmark did candles, and I did look on their website. They do have these candles. I don't think that they changed anything about them. I think that the candle is the same, because I bought these ones as well as two others last year, and I noticed that both back out in stock. This one was Harvest Festival. This one did really well. It took a long time. Like, I don't know even the burn time on this. I don't even think it really says anything about the burn time. It was a really great candle. This is fresh apple and nutmeg. That one was really good. This is one I saved from last year, and this is why I don't do this. I normally burn a candle from top to bottom straight through. It's very rare that you see me pause, pull it out next year when that's seasonally appropriate for me. And this is the cider mill. As you guys can see, there's a lot of wax left. It was just struggling. Like, every time I went to light it, it didn't matter. I thought maybe it'll correct itself each time. No, it did not. And there we go. We are at the puny wicks phase. And you can see, like, you guys can see the lines. It did really well last year. It's just this year really struggled. I called it and I said, that one I'm done. So this one is apple cider and cinnamon. It was a beautiful scent. I remember liking it last year, and I only had issues with, I bought 4 of these candles, and I think 2 of them had issues like this. So this one and one other, and the other one, like this one, did really well. So these were really good. They were a little expensive. I would get them on sale. I think in Canadian dollars, they're almost $40 a piece. So I got them on like a 50% off sale. So that were a lot more reasonable for me. Let's go on to some DW Home. I have, actually I'm looking over here. I have 2 DW Home. This is apple honey butter. I've had this before. It's a gorgeous candle. It burnt so well and it smelled delicious. And it's just, yeah, it's apple honey butter. I've had this before and I really loved it. I saw it at Winners for $14.99. And I picked it up because it's really good. And it says 56 hours estimated burn time. I'd say probably closer to 60 hours. I got a little bit more than that for sure. DW Home candles, if you ever see this in Canada, if you're in Winners and Home Goods, if the United States, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, all that. These are great candles. They're really good, especially their 2-wick and their 3-wick especially. Although I do have 1-wick that did well. So we'll talk about that one next. So this was a special one that I picked up. It's Halloween. I bought it just this, I think it was like late September. Got a little ghost on it. This does glow. So the ghost glows, and also all of the little ghosties and the moons all glow. This was $14.99. So the same price as this candle. Probably because of the packaging, I'm assuming. This one is in Marshmallow Ghost. So it's a 100% marshmallow candle. It did really, really well. And I had this in our bathroom and it threw really, really well. And it was perfect size for that bathroom. Really loved it. And I mean, for Halloween, for this time of year, it was like a perfect little like display too, even when we weren't burning it, just to have it out there. And it's a perfect little 1-wick. 1-wicks are good. They're not my favorite. 2-wicks and 3-wick squat candles are my favorites from DW Home. This 1-wick was perfect for the bathroom. So I have another one that I'm burning right now, the other pair to this that I bought at the same time. You'll probably see that one in the November candle empties. This is really good. Okay, let's talk about the Glade candles. I bought a whole bunch. I'll try to remember to put a card up here on the screen to show you the haul video I made. This one in particular I burned was Apple Spice Swirl. It's part of their limited edition. They do a bunch of limited editions, but it's like fall and they have winter scents. So this is one of the more fall ones. The jar itself is really cool. I kind of go into a little bit more detail in the video itself for these candles. It was good. I will say that the wicks are really thin and they do have a struggle point. Like there is a point where they're just like puny wicks, and I have one burning off to the side right now and I don't even know it's lit. Now it is daylight, so it's harder for me to tell, but the wicks are really teeny tiny. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're really skinny, and there ended up being a lot of wax at the end. Like there seemed to be room for more burning, but the throw was good. So, and it didn't stink or anything. So we'll get back to you guys with others to review and talk about at the end of November. Rock, Paper, Rank. This is my last candle from the Blvd Candle Company, which is a company from here in Canada, veteran owned, operated. So this was Rum and Regrets. And I'm just going to read the little saying here. Where a senior person pulls rank during a game of rock, paper, scissors after making a lower rank think there was a chance that they may win and possibly get out of work. Paper beats rock, but rank beats everything. This is a great little tin, great little travel size tin. I burned this one in the bathroom and it did a really good job. It actually burned quite a bit. There's a little bit on the sides, but actually it was a great candle. It was really strong. It threw really well for the bathroom. And again, it is a Canadian company. For those of us here in Canada, that's rare for me to be able to say that. And also a lot of the proceeds go to veterans of Canadian military. So anyway, I would 100% repurchase from this company. First of all, they were all great. Second of all, I love the cause. My husband is in the military. Love this one. And last but not least is a candle that I bought a while ago, actually, I guess. And that is Nest's Apple Blossom. And sorry, it just comes with this little topper. These are such handsome jars. You can repurpose these. Now, it's not that, not a lot of the jars are different colors. Like they do special, like this one was a special one, Apple Blossom. There's a pumpkin spice, which is like, I think it's orange jar. And the Christmas one's a little special. But other than that, a lot of them are very much the same. But this is a beautiful jar. This was a beautiful candle and did a fabulous job burning. Like it just did really, really well. And just, there's something about the Nest candles. These are smaller, but man, do they ever throw a punch. With that being said, I really enjoyed this candle and I have a whole bunch of Nest candles to burn still. I would definitely continue to repurchase Nest candles because I feel like their quality, although it's a little bit more expensive, you get what you pay for really. So anyway, great candle. All right, so now let's get on to the wax melts. Now I have a lot, holy smokers, I have a lot of wax melts from Walmart. So we're gonna start with Better Homes and Gardens. Tried, tested, true. This is the lavender lemonade, and this is described as lemon, sugar, pineapple water, lavender, melon, and vanilla. And I love it. It goes in the bathroom. Can only get it in the United States, which sucks. But when I'm down there, I stock up or get my friends to stock up for me. This is the vanilla caramel spice. This is vanilla, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, caramel, brown sugar, and toffee. It was a bit sweet for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit like I have that little border of like too sweet, and this was too sweet. I probably wouldn't repurchase that one. This one was lovely. This is a lemon pumpkin shortbread, lemon pumpkin, ginger, cinnamon, clove, sugar, and it was gorgeous. I think I have 2 more left in my back stock that I'll hold on till next year. And then we have another bedroom scent that I love, which is sugared lavender twist, raspberries, orange, red fig, pink sugar, vanilla orchid, lavender, vanilla sugar, and amber. So this one's really, really good. Love that one bedroom scent. These next 2 were just all over scents for the living room. Obviously probably a similar collection based on their packaging, their labels. So we have whipped vanilla and blackberry, which is blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, and cream. I did get a little bit of that blueberry, but nothing to like stress too much about because I don't like blueberry. I liked it. I don't know if I would repurchase it. The vanilla cherry swirl was cherry, vanilla, buttercream, and sugarcane, and this one is actually really good. I would actually recommend this one over the whipped vanilla and blackberry. Let's see, now we've got a couple more here. Salted caramel macaron. This is salted caramel, brown sugar, maple, butterscotch, vanilla cream, and sea salt. This was nice. It was on the border of being too sweet, but it maintained in its like optimal sweetness. For me, it didn't reach that, oh my god, I've got to turn off the warmers. So this was really good. I don't know if I would go out and repurchase it. Caramel scents I'm a little bit more cautionary with them because of that whole, like it could go right over onto the way too sweet. I don't do maple scents, that kind of thing. It's funny, I know I'm Canadian and I don't do maple scents very well. I love eating maple syrup. Farmhouse pumpkin patch, which is pumpkin, sweet apple, spice, brown sugar, and vanilla. This was great. Did that in the whole house. Better Homes and Gardens we can't get in Canada. It's only in the United States, which kind of sucks. Fresh Orchard apples, apple, pear blossom, lemon, sugar, and vanilla. This was great. I love apple scents in September, October. So good. And then we have banana pumpkin bread, which is pumpkin, honey, cinnamon, banana bread, brown sugar, vanilla bean, and caramel. Again, this was actually really good. This did not go over that little line of too sweet. This was quite lovely, and I think I may have a backup of this. I'm not sure, but anyway, it was really good. Continuing on with the Walmart wax, these I've had in my collection since 2021. This is the apple cider donut and then pumpkin plum, and I had multiples of each of these, and I obviously melted these. It wasn't in 2022 because I wasn't able to melt in 2022 in the fall. It wasn't till in December before I melted wax again because we were out of our house for a bit. Love both of these. But if I were to choose between the 2, I really love the pumpkin and plum. Thought that was really, really good. Oh, and in case I didn't mention, these are mainstays. Sorry, I failed to tell you that. All right, and then we have 6 more from Sensationals, and this is it for the Walmart wax, and then we go on to other things because I went through a lot. I wasn't lying. Cider House Donuts, I have so many of these. I'm pretty much putting one of these into my basket every month. I bought a whole sleeve because this is like the it scent about 2 years ago, but I will say I would probably only give it like a 6.5 out of 10 in the sense of like my top scent. This, however, is a 10 out of 10. Fantasyland is beautiful and it's very fruity, but I just love it. It reminds me of a Yankee Candle, sun-drenched apricot rose, I think it was. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of. And you can get this one in Canada. It's really, really good. I use that one in the bedroom because I think it's just so feminine and beautiful. This one I use in the bathroom. This is Blue Sky. I bought quite a few of these. I only have a couple of these left. So really fresh. It even says in here, fresh scent. I love this one for the bathroom. Then we have Creamy Pumpkin, which just says perfectly fluffy. It was a lovely light pumpkin fluff, like marshmallow. I wouldn't say foam or whipping cream, like a marshmallow. It was good. I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't too sweet. I would definitely pick that up again. This one was a bit sweet. I caught myself going, what was that I put in there in the warmers? Because I'm sitting next to one going, ooh, I don't know if I like that. This is the apple butter crumble. It's just a bit sweet. I think the cinnamon in this one was hitting my nose to do something like not so good. I don't like a lot of cinnamon. I love cinnamon, but I don't want it to be the dominant note. And I think that's what it was for that one. This is a repurchase for me. This is Rainy Day. You can get this in Canada. I buy this one for the bathroom and it does a wonderful job. It's very fresh. Yeah, fresh and clean. I think that the picture that they chose for this is perfect actually. So on to some vendor wax clams. My last 2 clamshells from Super Tart. Sounds like they're not going to do their Wax Wednesday, which I'm so sad about because I would buy, and I'm not trying to brag here, but I would probably spend American dollars, almost $300 US on their product because it was like 20% off. For me being international, I got to just pay for shipping once. Yeah, I don't think that they're doing it anymore. I haven't heard too much, but it doesn't sound like that they're going to do Wax Wednesday. But I hope Brandy and Brady change their minds because I get the band bags. Anyway, long story short is I don't have a lot of Super Tarts left. They're one of my top vendors. All I have are band bags left now. And so I'm a little bit worried. And by the way, I should mention when I was polling for November's melting basket, which you're going to see tomorrow, it's going to be a bonus video. I have now gone down to 2 bins, which means I go through about a half a bin every month. I started 2023 with 5 full bins and now I'm down to 2 full bins. That's it. And I'm a little worried because there's nothing coming up right now or with shipping. You know, we're in a time right now where it needs to be worth my while to order and place an order. You guys know how it is. But anyway, I'm a little worried because I only have 2 full bins left. So we have Super Tarts, Elm Street, and Birds. Birds is a repurchase for me. I've purchased this many times. I wrote down the sign. Harvest Ale, pumpkin donuts, brown sugar, and buttercream. Love that one. And then Elm Street was new to me, but I've been holding on to this since 2021. Holy smokers. So pumpkin creme brulee, toasted marshmallows, and cornbread. Actually, it smelled really good. I love cornbread in anything. Like there's a few different blends that they do that I absolutely love. I would definitely repurchase that one. And then we have 2 items from Zape and clamshells that I did finish. Both of them are coffee blends. Coconut macchiato, which is sweet coconut espresso and a dash of whip. Love that one. I love their coffee samplers. Hands down, awesome. And they may have some on their website right now too. So Sunday Times is Snickerdoodles espresso and 27 across. It's a bit cinnamony for me, but this was a clamshell sampler pack. So I probably had been picking them individually, I would not have picked this one. With that being said, I'm glad I have it. I just wouldn't repurchase the Sunday Times as an individual, but the coconut macchiato was really, really good. So we have Rainbow Melts Texas Road Trippin'. So this is one of the blends that Ramona and I did. I went to visit Ramona in Texas. We did a Texas Triangle trip from Houston to Dallas to San Antonio back to Houston, and we did a couple of lives while we were out there. And a lot of you guys were fans of Rainbow Melts, and Crystal from Rainbow Melts made 3 different wax melts. It was kind of really cool. She made some wax melts that you guys created the scents for to kind of commemorate our trip. It was super sweet of her, and I really enjoyed it. This one here is again Texas Road Trippin'. This is Cookie Heaven Lavender Earl Grey Tea. This one's actually really, really good. This one here is Cookie Heaven Lavender and Earl Grey Tea. Really enjoyed this one. I did put this one in the bedroom because of the lavender. So I really enjoyed that one. And thanks again to Crystal for that. Then we have, and also thank you to Ramona. She's the one who gave me the wafers. That was super nice. Dunkin' Pumpkin, which is pumpkin cider donuts, pumpkin caramel latte, and whipped cream. Really good. I do enjoy Rainbow Melts wax, and I feel like it throws really well. Like this is from 2021. Her stuff just gets better with time, in my opinion. So there was that one. That was really good. And then I had this Blvd Candle Co pumpkin crunch cake. You can see I was trying to save a lot of pumpkin scents for the month of October. This is creamy pumpkin pie filling, rich condensed milk, baked yellow cake, melted butter, and pecans and spice. Really, really nice. Not too spicy, which was great. Then let me see, we have Zape again. This is from a while ago. I don't know if I wrote down what the date was. I want to say it's at least 2021. It probably was 2020 or 2021. This is Black Magic Chai. These were in shapes of witches and witch hats and ghosts. And anyway, this is wonderful. I really enjoyed this. Spiced chai, creamy caramel, sweet candied apples, and Halloween pumpkins. Loved it. I would definitely get that again. Check their website to see if they have something like this on it, because I know they've got their website up with a lot of their Halloween scents. Then we have 3 from Vintage Scents, which they're going to be closing down their business at the end of this year. So if you want anything, go and get it, because you don't have much more time. This is Craven, which is warm spices, sugared apples, and vanilla cream. Really, really lovely. Enjoyed that one. I Smell Children, which is candy corn and cupcakes. Also really, really good. And then this one here is Hotel California. Thank you very much to Teresa for this one, because she knows how much I love the vanilla lace scent or type. And this one had vanilla lace and So White, which is like an apple-y scent from Lush. This was so good. I very, very much enjoyed that one. And then the last bag I have before we go into other types is from Super Tarts. This is that band bag I was sharing with you guys. So a regular clamshell from Super Tarts would be like a regular clamshell. Band bags fit 3, like weight-wise, three clamshells worth of product into these bags here. So I had this in Bloody Face. This is a repurchase for me. This is a blood orange, rain, and pink sugar, and I did melt this exclusively in our bathrooms. Great scent. Anything with rain and orange, I tend to go in the bathroom. Love that. I've always loved this scent. It's been one of my favorites for so long. Now let's go on to the last 2 bags I have from Southbound. I think I'm working on one right now for for November, but then that's it, because I made one haul over the summer. I think I've been just melting like crazy with their stuff. This is Dead of Night, which is pink sugar, lavender, marshmallows, and vanilla. Great bedroom scent. 100% would repurchase. I have repurchased. This was a repurchase. Love this scent. And I love the shapes. The shapes are amazing. They're always on theme. Love it. So this is pink coconut marshmallow cookies. This is pink sugar coconut cream pie and marshmallow cream cookies. Really, really good. Very sweet, but not like borderline too caramelly. For me, with a sweet, it's the caramel, the cinnamon, butterscotch. Those are the things, and maple. Those are the things that sent me over. This was okay. When it comes to sweetness, when it comes to marshmallow, it's not so bad. And the last 2 items I have to talk to you about was kind of OG. This is the OG, the last I had of the pumpkin pie. This was the OG pumpkin pie from back, I don't know, 2014, 2015. I don't know, somewhere around there. I don't have scent note descriptions, but I saved this to melt every year from the year I got this. I cut it up. So I'll try to remember to post a video on how I chop up my 3-wick candles. I cut this up and saved it. So I only melted around Canadian Thanksgiving each year, knowing that I only had this left. And they haven't brought it back quite the same as the original OG. So this is the OG pumpkin pie. I'm sad to say goodbye to that one, but it is what it is. And this one is a pumpkin apple. You can't tell by the writing. Again, this is probably 2015 packaging. So it was like foiled and all the gold foil fell off. Pumpkin apple has not changed. It's pumpkin apple. Again, they do really well when they are cut up and melted. The only one I'm struggling with right now, and there is a chopped up candle I am melting from Bath & Body Works. It's not throwing very well, which is kind of sad. But anyway, pumpkin apple. All right, totally forgot to show you guys at the beginning of the video what I'm currently melting from October and bringing over into November's melting basket. So since I was just talking about Bath & Body Works, Radiant Red Maple, I am currently melting this chopped up candle I have of this. Same era as the other 2 that I just showed you. This is not throwing very well. I'm not getting any scent on this, which is a shame because it's a great scent. So anyway, it's interesting. Normally I don't get that issue, but Radiant Red Maple, and that's tough to say because that's a good one. Then from Southbound, pumpkin cream puffs, which is sweet pumpkin buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, confectioner's sugar, and a hint of spice. This is my last bag, I think, from Southbound. So I'm going to be finishing this up. I've been using it a little bit throughout the end of October, and I will bring this over to November's basket. And then we have something from Zape that I have melted one of the bunts. This is like a little bunt. It's not little, it's actually quite a lot of wax. This is Fireside Pumpkin, Roasted Pumpkins, Fall Spice, Fire Roasted Marshmallows. This is an oldie but goodie. It does really well, and I look forward to melting this again. Really enjoy this one, and yeah, I will continue on melting that one in the month of November. And then we have from VCS, What a Glorious Morning Makes Me Sick, which is Campfire S'mores Latte. And this is in a maple leaf. There was 2 in here. I've melted 1. This is going to go on to the melting basket for November. So far, so good. Really enjoyed this one. Next up, we have from Rainbow Melts, Kim and Ramona's Excellent Adventure. Coffee, cranberry, and tres leches cake. This is, again, like that wafer, but it was like one big wafer up here. It's a lot of wax. Anyway, really, really good. Again, this is from 2020. This is a wonderful scent. I'm enjoying it. And because of its coffee nature, it's what I'm going to be melting on weekends. And then we have something that I've loved for so many years. This is the only Swan Creek wax melt that I absolutely adore. And anytime I'm in a Buc-ee's or any from the States or whatever, I pick this up because I can't seem to get this scent in Canada at the places that it's sold, like the outdoor stores and stuff. Anyway, this is honey soaked apples. These are big, and I save this for my office on days that I'm going to be editing or working in my office because I just love the smell. And one of these cubes throws like crazy. Like for a soy blended, or not soy blend, it is a soy wax melt. It does not lose its scent. Unlike a lot of soy, it starts off strong and then peters out really quickly. Within about 2 hours, you either become anosmic to it or the scent oils have just burned off. This, you can have it in your warmer a long time and it still would throw. So that's awesome. And then I have 2 bags here from Super Tarts. Both of these I've been melting in my bathroom, alternating every other day. And both of these have been repurchases for me and will continue to be repurchases, and only hope that we do Wax Wednesday and I can get a 20% off discount. Come on, please. Anyway, we have Mystique, which is shaving cream and pink sugar. Love that one. They're all strong. Brody's Bounty, which is Jaws, but mixed with blackberry. And so that's sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum pear, and then the blackberry. With that being said, you guys, I am done. If you guys don't already catch my Wednesday videos right now are a candle review from Bath & Body Works, and helps for us to figure out what we would like to purchase come their Candle Day sale, which is going to be December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So it's actually 3 days from what I hear. I haven't heard any more on prices or anything yet, but as soon as I do, I will come back to you guys. Don't forget to place that vote when I post it on the community tabs page for which candle you guys would like to see. And again, I thank you so much for all of your positive comments on my bring back my old school candle reviews, which is kind of how I started my channel back in 2015. That's right. We're already over 8 years long. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.